sweetest thing I've ever known.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have on a little mic. I found this little mic on Amazon. I think it's totally like just awesome because I'm gonna start recording videos while I'm out. So this video is a little different. I have a different background. As you can see, I'm out. I'm in a restaurant. I'm taking some of the girlies' advice on setting up my camera. Thank you. No, I'm good. Thank you. So look, I got me some bacon. I got me some cheese grits. And I got me an espresso martini. As a lot of you know, I'm really into reading and books and, literature and things like that. So I've been reading this book lately. It's called Stop Doing That Shit. In Self-Sabotage, Demand Your Life Back. It has some really insightful things. I've taken a lot out of this book myself personally. I've shared this book with some of my friends. They've taken a lot out of it as well. So it's definitely worth the buy. It's $22.99 in the US. But I mean, I'm telling you, I bought this book maybe 2 years ago and I've already shared it with maybe 3 or 4 of my friends. And like I said, we've all taken things out of this book. I mean, it's great. It talks about sabotaging your life, the magic question, the throne of thrones, the 3 biggest sabotagers, you, them, life, the despair, redirecting your way out of situations. And then, it just kind of gets into it. So if you're a reader like me, definitely check it out. Okay? But that's neither here nor there. Let's jump into why we're really here, why we really is setting realistic goals, right? So I meet people all the time. It's like, oh, I want to do this. I want to take this trip. I want to take that. How did you do this? I want to buy this car. I want to buy this house. I want to apply for this loan. I want to look at my credit. Okay, and I want $1 million. What does that mean? It means absolutely nothing. Okay, you need to set yourself a realistic budget. And part of being able to set a realistic budget is knowing your monthly expenses. Too many people want to do too many things and don't know how much their monthly expenses are. That's a problem. That's why you're always broke. How do you save money when you don't know how much money you're even putting out? All you know is how much you make. You don't even know how much goes. You just know it goes. You just know you don't see it. That makes absolutely no sense. So I tell people to categorize them. You can have a fixed bracket, a variable, miscellaneous, pocket money, whatever you want to do. But then it outlines it in 3D for you, right? So that you can realistically see, okay, well, this month I have $150 extra left over, but I know that I need an oil change. It's gonna be $70, right? So I'm gonna be $70 shorter than last month. But those are the things that you put into your budget. Every little thing that you do should be in your budget. I don't give a budgeting your weed or your backwoods. It should be in your budget. Let's talk saving and investing, right? Saving and investing. If I ask you right now, if I ask you right now, if you have an emergency fund, what would the answer be? No, 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 no. Don't think about it. If I ask you right now, do you have an emergency fund? What would your answer be? That's what I thought. So your best option to get started would be to explore different saving options. Saving does not always have to be you put in a certain amount of money into a bank account. You could put your savings into an IRA. You could put it into a stock. You could put it into mutual funds. You can invest it into something that'll make you lucrative income on the back end. How about that? That could be a form of saving as well. Generational wealth. But that's going to be another video. Set long-term financial goals and create a realistic plan to achieve these financial goals. Realistic is your key word. Realistic. 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 For all my delulus in the back, one more time. Realistic. So finally, we're going to touch on the hardest part. Well, I know it's the hardest part for me, and it's the hardest part for a lot of my clients as well. But the hardest part is staying disciplined and adapting, okay? Humans are a pattern, and we are used to living a certain way. So you have to stay disciplined with your budgeting habits because, you know, you may say, oh, well, I budgeted and I have an extra little $50. Me and my homegirls gonna go get a drink. Well, that's why you're still broke, because you and your homegirls keep going and getting drinks. Okay? You're not being disciplined. Do what you gotta do to do what you wanna do. If you want to play hard, baby, you got to know how to work hard. It go hand in hand. Ain't nobody out here playing hard and not working hard unless you got some kind of trust fund or you're an heir to money or something. It's time to boss up so you can live it up. Hello. And guys, the easiest way to do this is to literally find ways to cut your loose ends or unnecessary costs. Netflix, Hulu, whatever you're paying for your Xbox. What is that, Microsoft or whatever? All those little teeny expenses that you're paying here and there. Apple taking 3 increments of $9.99. I mean, that's $27 to $30 that Apple is taking a month just so you can use your. Make it make sense. If you want to be a boss, you got to act like one. And you got to be okay cutting loose ends. You got to be okay cutting ties. You got to be okay making sacrifices, honey. Everything comes with a price. If you're not willing to make sacrifices, then you're not ready for this lifestyle. That's just what it is. I'm not going to sit here and sell you a fake dream. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, if you do this, this is what you're going to get in return. No, you're going to get what you put out. If you're not putting in any effort to budget and you're not making sure that your money is properly aligned and your expenses are properly aligned and you're visiting that budget every month, don't come crying about being broke and not being able to do stuff and trying to figure out how the 9-to-5 girlies are doing it. Because I'm a 9-to-5 girlie. Once again, I ain't going to sit here and sell y'all no dreams. I ain't going to sit here and say, oh, do this and quit your job. Girl, you smoking dick if you think I'm going to tell you to quit your job. I will never tell you to quit your job, baby. You do that 9 to 5 and you continue to budget. And you stay down until you come up.